Tak, mrkneme se ještě na výzkumy, protože si myslím, že minule jsme v tom segmentu s šedou brokerem něco měli, nějakou pistoli a tkáň. Jo. To je jasný, to chcem. A tohle taky. A nový výzkum, pevné štíty. No, poškození to není nic moc, ale zkoumáme všechno, co se dá. Tak. A dneska bychom mohli třeba zrekrutovat Tali. To je oblíbenkyně Gregu, viď? Tak a tu máme tady na vzdáleném okraji. Narazili jsme na ní vlastně hnedka v té první misi. Tam jsme jí pomáhali zachraňovat toho Vítora, jednoho z její posádky, pak jsme jí ho předali. Mohli jsme si vybrat, jestli ho jakoby unesem k serveru, anebo jestli ho předáme jí, tak jsme ho nechali jít s ní. Protože nám dal stejně všechny informace, co jsme potřebovali, a protože nejsme svině, že jo. Ale jako v týmu ji zatím nemáme. Bývalá kvarianská kolonie. Tak jo. Kvariani jsou dost zajímavá rasa. Tomu říkám parnej den. Výborně. Žádná bedna nikde. Tady opravdu stačí rozklepnout vajíčko někde na plechový povrch. Tak, bránu jsme si otevřeli, je to něco užitečného? Ne. Chudák, ten to odnes. No, co se dá dělat?
Incoming dropship. Here we go. There we go.
Ne, dobře. No, mohli jsme to vzít ještě vrchem, ale to by nebyla taková sranda. Ale něco snad vydržíš. Jau. To od něj vůbec nebylo hezký. Tak to tady ještě umrknem. No jasný, tohle bychom málem minuli, to by mě mrzelo. Je vás víc? Nevypadá to. Dobře no. Překvápko. Samopal Tempest. No tak to je jasný, to chci. Konečně pořádnej sapik, on ten šrujken, co má do začátku, jako je k ničemu. S ním běháme doteď. Všichni jsou mrtví, Dave.
This is Commander Shepard of the Normandy. Can we provide assistance?
Patch your radio into channel 617 Theta. We were on a stealth mission, high risk. We found what we were after. Geth found us. They've got us pinned down. Can't get to our ship. Can't transmit data through the solar radiation.
How are you holding up? We can be there in a few minutes.
Take it slow and careful. Direct sunlight fries your shields all to hell. Bunker down at base camp across the valley. I left Tali Zorah at a secure shelter that doubled back to hold the choke point. Getting Tali out safely is our top priority. If you can extract her, we'll keep them off you.
You've got confirmation that the Geth haven't reached Tali yet?
Affirmative. Left my best men with her. When you get her, you can talk to her on the comm. Every Marine on this rock is sworn to protect Tali Zorah. As long as one of us is still drawing air, she'll be safe.
You're gonna throw your life away for research?
Negative. I give my life for the migrant fleet. All the difference in the world.
To je přístup.
They tell me to shoot. I shoot. They said to protect Tali and the data. You get them out safe. I've done my job.
Hold position. We'll hit their back ranks.
Wait, watch your ass. We got a dropship coming in.
No, naprazdím tam jednu. Jo, dávku z kanónu. Jau.
Doorway's blocked. Grab the demo charges in the buildings nearby. Use them to clear a path.
No tak jestli nedostal ten výbuch, tak ten shooter určitě.
I have scanned the area and located the demolition charges the Quarian commander mentioned.
Put it on my radar.
Done. You will need both sets of charges to clear the rubble.
Enemy down.
To je všechno. Jau.
The soldier
Tak jo.
recommended using mining charges to clear the rubble. We should start looking. Hostile!
This should punch through their armor.
Chtělo by to ještě skřínku s výbavou, aby jsme si mohli přehodit ten sapík. Ano, tak. Jo, on ho přehodil automaticky. Tak to jo. Vystrž hlavičku, pojď. No, to je trošku jinčí kafe. Jak si to pamatuje holka jedna? No jo, něco se od nás přece jenom naučila.
This should scramble their systems.
Mhm. No, slyšíme tady někde broukat. Náboje. No, jsme na sluníčku. Tohle není dobrý. Kdo ho sem pustil? Uhni. No, Miranda to koukám odnesla. Ona to zvládne. Tak. Píp, píp, píp. Nic užitečného. To je on čo. Aha. Nestěžuj si a bojuj, umři jako chlap. Jak se mi to přeházelo. Vyžírkové jedny.
This should do it. I recommend we move clear.
Nevidím. Aha. Ajaj. Co pak ty si zač?
I'll take it.
These buildings are Quarian. This colony predates the Geth uprising.
Why would the Quarians come here? Whatever they're after, I hope it's worth it.
Our ancestors walked these halls with uncovered heads. The sun must have been normal back then. So much space, walls of stone. It's amazing. I wish my friends could see it. I wish Shepard were here.
To je vodní milý, že nás tady chtěla. Ještě jednou si to pustíme.
Tali, it's Shepard. I'm sorry. Everyone here is dead. Any survivors must have fallen back.
We knew this mission was high risk. Damn it. And what are you doing here, Shepard? We're in the middle of Geth space.
No a co?
I was in the neighborhood. I thought you might need a hand.
Thanks for coming, Shepard. It means a lot to hear your voice. Carl Rieger and what's left of the Marines got me into the observatory. From where you are, it's through the door and across the field. I got the data I needed and I'm safe for now, but I've got a lot of Geth outside.
What's this research you're after?
It's about this world's sun. It's aging faster than it should. I can tell you more about it once we've got fewer Geth shooting at us.
Would it help if I brought in the Normandy?
Doubtful. These buildings are centuries old. If you bring down heavy fire, this whole place could collapse on us.
Jo, tak to bychom měli mít lehký prst na spoušti.
Is anyone else still with you, or are you alone out there?
Rieger had a team of Marines covering me when I ran for the observatory. At least some of them are still alive. I can hear them firing at the Geth outside.
It looks like somebody sealed the door against the Geth and the console is damaged. Can you get it open on your end?
Let me see. Yes, I can do it. Here.
Tak, šup šup.
It should be unlocked now. Be careful, Shepard, and please do what you can to keep Rieger alive.
They see you, Shepard. Looks like the drones have an optical camouflage system.
No to je milý. To chci taky. No to nebudem plejtvat. Aha. Těžká palba. Ten to myslí vážně. Au. A tam jsou schody. Jen ho pěkně pokropte z metka. Na co? No, říkala, že je tady spousta getů, zatím teda nic moc. Drony se nepočítají. Hezky. Umí. tam být něco užitečného? Asi ne, co? Ne, nevypadá to. Jo, tak to je ono. Kolosus. Tím to bude bolet. Aspoň bude sranda. Přesně. Bylo to moc jednoduchý. Jo. Jak to dostal?
Talked on the radio before that dropship arrived. I still got no idea why you're here. This ain't the time to be picky.
To bych ti radil.
Tali's inside over there. The Geth killed the rest of my squad, and they're trying to get to her. Best I've been able to do is draw their attention.
Radši zůstaneme v bezpečí.
Are you sure she's still alive?
The observatory is reinforced. Even the Geth will need time to get through it. And it's hard to hack a door when someone's firing rockets at you. The Geth are near platoon strength, but the Colossus is the worst part. It's got a repair protocol. Huddles up and fixes itself. I can't get a clear shot while it's down like that. I tried to move in closer, but one of the bastards punched a shot clean through my suit.
How bad is your suit damaged?
Combat seals clamp down to isolate contamination, and I'm swimming in antibiotics. Geth might get me, but I'm not gonna die from an infection in the middle of a battle. That's just insulting.
What can you tell me about the battlefield?
Right side's got a catwalk with a sniper perch. You could wreak some havoc from there, but none of my men made it past the Geth. The middle's got cover, but the damn Colossus has a clear shot at you the whole time, and you've got Geth coming in from both sides. The left gives you some cover from the Colossus, but your ass is hanging out for the Geth. That's how I got shot.
Any ideas on how to deal with the Colossus?
Standard protocol with armature-class units is to sabotage the shields and whittle it down, you know? Kill it with bug bites. But the repair protocol blows that plan to hell. You try to wear it down, it just hugs up and fixes itself. So whatever we do has to scrap that bastard fast. Probably means getting up close, past that cover.
We need to get to Tali. Got any ideas?
Just one. I'm not moving so well, but I can still pull a trigger. And I got a rocket launcher that the sun hasn't fried yet. You move in close. I'll keep the Colossus busy. Maybe even drop its shields. With luck, you'll be able to finish it off.
A radši tady zůstaň.
You've done enough, Rieger. You don't need to throw your life away.
Wasn't asking your permission. My job is to keep Tali safe.
We don't have enough people on our side for you to take one for the team. Stand down.
I'm not gonna stand there while you run into enemy fire. They killed my whole squad.
And if you want to honor your squad, watch my back. I need you here in case they bring reinforcements.
All right, Shepard. We'll do it your way. Hit him for me. Kilos alive.
Watch out! Enemy down! I got it!
To je všechno, já už jim zbyl jen ten Kolosus. Ty Ty getové jsou hrozný šetřilci. Jo, lepší. Sakra, ta kamera mě štve. Tak, ukaž, co tu máme. Tada! Otravo. Co tam zařval? Doufám, že nezdech.
Perfect!
Just a second. I locked the door to keep more gas from getting inside. There, that should do it.
Neříkej mi, že zařval.
Just let me finish this download.
Jasný, času kolik chceš.
Thank you, Shepard. If not for you, I would never have made it out of this room. This whole mission has been a disaster. I wish I'd joined you back on Freedom's Progress, but I couldn't let anyone take my place on something this risky.
A lot of Quarians lost their lives here. Was it worth it?
I don't know, Shepard. It wasn't my call. The Admiralty Board believed the information here was worth sacrificing all our lives for. I have to believe that they know what's best.
I didn't ask what some admiral thought. I asked what you thought.
A lot of people died here. Some of them were my friends. All of them were good at their jobs. That damn data better be worth it. The price was too high.
What can you tell me about your research here?
Haystrom's sun is destabilizing. Back when this was a Quarian colony, it was a normal star. It shouldn't change that quickly.
Any idea what's destabilizing the sun?
If I had to guess, I'd say that it was dark energy affecting the interior of the star. The effect is similar to when stars blow off mass to enter a red giant phase. But Haystrom's sun is far too young for this to be natural.
Whatever the reason, I'm glad I could help. Once you deliver that data, I could use you on the Normandy.
I promised to see this mission through. I did. I can leave with you and send the data to the fleet. And if the admirals have a problem with it, they can go to hell.
Tak, to je úcta k nadřízeným.
Maybe not the whole rest of your team, ma'am.
Rieger, you made it.
Your old captain's as good as you said. Damn Colossus never stood a chance.
If need be, the Normandy can get you out of here, Rieger.
The Geth didn't damage our ship. As long as we get out of here before reinforcements show up, we'll be fine.
Actually, I won't be going with you. I'm joining Commander Shepard.
I'll pass the data to the Admiralty Board and let them know what happened. She's all yours now, Shepard. Keep her safe.
Tak, to byla rychlovka. Slušný peníze.
Cerberus saw footage of you in action, Tali Zorah. We're looking forward to having you on the team. Your engineering expertise will really benefit the mission.
I don't know who you are, but Cerberus threatened the security of the migrant fleet. Don't make nice.
You don't have to like them, Tali, but we're on the same side this time.
I assumed that you were undercover, Shepard. Maybe even planning to blow Cerberus up. If that's the case, I'll loan you a grenade. Otherwise, I'm here for you, not for them.
If it helps, check out the Normandy while you're here. We've gotten a few upgrades.
I'll get Tali Zorah the necessary security clearance
Nebo
to
lejzej.
access our systems.
Please do. I can't be part of your team if I don't know how the ship works. Just remember, Shepard, Cerberus wasn't our friend when we went up against Saren. I'll be in engineering.
Já to
Don't
vím.
forget to introduce yourself to Edie, the ship's new artificial intelligence.
Jo, tak to bude mít radost. Ten jí prostě musel nakrknout. A on to myslí dobře, chudák. Tak, co tu máme? Na zbroj? Ne, nic. Pistolka na maximum. No, odemklo to něco nového ještě? Už asi ne, že jo? Ne. A tohle? Jo, přesnost. Pohodě. Ještě něco? Ne. Ajaj. Teď jsem tam byl. To je taky efektivita. Nechaj mě dojít zpátky, abych se musel vracet. Schválně si bude držkovat. Ale s někým telefonuje.
Shepard, we got a break. I intercepted a distress call from a Turian patrol. They stumbled onto a collector ship beyond the Corliss system. The Turians were wiped out, but not before they crippled the collector vessel. I need you to board that ship and get some hard data on the collectors. Find us a way to get to their home world.
Hard to imagine how a Turian patrol could take out a collector ship.
Reports indicate the hull's intact, but all systems seem to be offline. They could be making repairs as we speak. I'm not saying it won't be dangerous, but we can't let an opportunity like this slip by.
If they had a patrol out there, why aren't the Turians sending a recon team in?
They will, eventually. But I intercepted the transmissions.
To je
In the
zmetek.
meantime, we're feeding them false reports. You're close enough that you can be in and out before the Turians learn the truth.
Are you sure this information is good?
Information is my weapon, Shepard. It's good.
Send me the coordinates and I'll take care of it.
Already sent. Once you're aboard the ship, establish an uplink with Edie. She'll mine their data for information regarding the Omega-4 relay. Good luck, Shepard.
Coordinates punched in. Let's go find us a collector ship.
No tak rovnou Tali zapojíme do akce. To je asi jedno. Těmhle dvěma aspoň můžeme věřit. Tak, vylepšíme si varpík. A dáme si tenhle. Aha. Je to inženýrka, takže to je jasný. Moment, co dělala bojová sonda? No, jenom útočí, tak to hackování bude asi lepší. No, dáme jí tohle. útoky. Žádný plošný, eliminovat jednotlivý cíle. Tak jo. To zní rozumně. Nám zůstal ten pest, ano.
We have a visual on the collector ship, Commander.
Very low emissions. Passive infrared temperatures suggest most systems are offline. Thrusters are cold.
That thing is massive. How the hell did the Turians take it out?
Radar scans do not detect any hull breaches on the side facing us. I detect no Mass Effect field distortions. It appears the drive core is offline.
Rendezvous in 30 seconds, Commander. Good luck.
No ještě, že nechali otevřený hangár.
I love what they've done with the place.
Looks like a giant insect hive.
Penetrating scans have detected an access node to uplink with collector databanks. Marking location to your hardsuit computer. Shepard, I've compared the ship's EM signature to known collector profiles. It is the vessel you encountered on Horizon.
Maybe the defense tower softened it for the Turians.
The missing colonists might be aboard, if they're still alive. The collectors use these containers on Horizon, but these are empty.
It must have been horrible. Trapped in these pods. Helpless. Completely at the mercy of the collectors. What happened here?
Tak tohle nevypadá dobře.
Why would the collectors just leave a pile of bodies lying around?
They must have been used for testing. If they were a control group, they would have been discarded at the end of the experiment.
They didn't deserve this.
Hardly anyone gets what they deserve, Shepard.
Jo, jsou to prasata.
That's a collector. Were they experimenting on one of their own?
Edie, I'm uploading the data from this terminal. See if you can figure out what they were up to.
Data received. Analyzing. The collectors were running baseline genetic comparisons between their species and humanity.
Are they looking for similarities?
I have no hypothesis on their motivations. All I have are the preliminary results. They reveal something remarkable. A quad-strand genetic structure identical to traces collected from ancient ruins. Only one race is known to have this structure, the Protheans.
Tak.
My god. The Protheans didn't vanish. They're just working for the Reapers now.
These are no longer Prothean, Shepard. Their genes show distinct signs of extensive genetic rewrite. The Reapers have repurposed them to suit their needs.
You'd think somebody would have picked up on this.
No one has had an opportunity to study a collector genetic code in this detail. I've already matched 2,000 alleles to recorded fragments. This collector likely descends from a Prothean colony in the Styx Theta cluster, but there are signs of extreme alteration. 3 fewer chromosomes, reduced heterochromatin structure, elimination of superfluous junk sequences.
The Reapers didn't wipe out the Protheans. They turned them into monsters and enslaved them. Still, they're working for the Reapers now, and we have to stop them.
No species should have to suffer through that.
Let's find what we need before the Collectors come to salvage this vessel. Move out.
Nová zbraň. No tak útočnou pušku, to je jasný. A hned to bude veselější. Tak ukaž. Metok. Jasná volba. Na tohle jsme narazili totiž při té vizi, jak jsem se minule ptal, jestli dáváš pozor. Tak na tohle jsme narazili, že tam byl ten záběr na toho vlastně kolektora, respektive proteana. Takže tam už se to projevovalo.
Too many.
I detect no signs of life in the pod, Shepard. It is probable the victims inside died when the ship lost primary power.
This looks interesting.
Fajné.
Commander, you gotta hear this. On a hunch, I asked Edie to run an analysis on this ship.
I compared the EM profile against data recorded by the original Normandy 2 years ago. They are an exact match.
The same ship dogging me for 2 years? Way beyond coincidence.
To teda jo.
Commander, watch your back.
No, pěkný.
They could take every human in the terminus systems and still not have enough to fill these pods.
They're going to target Earth.
To je obrovský.
There, on the platform. Looks like some kind of control panel.
Where are the bodies of the Collector crew?
Edie, I'm setting up a bridge between you and the Collector ship. See if you can get anything useful from the databanks.
Data mine in progress, Shepard.
That can't be good.
To teda ne.
What the hell just happened?
Major power surge. Everything went dark, but we're back up now.
I managed to divert the majority of the overload to non-critical systems. Shepard, it was not a malfunction. This was a trap.
Awesome. Už jsem se bál, že se budeme nudit.
We need a little help here, Edie.
I am having trouble maintaining connection. There's someone else in the system.
Tak, pojďte.
I need to finish the download before I can override any systems.
Then you better get it done fast, Edie.
We've got incoming hostiles.
Jo, myslíš, že je nevidím, nebo co?
Enemy! Come on, Edie. Speed us. Another platform.
You cannot hurt me. Assuming direct control. Your attack is an insult. This is true power.
Výmluvy. Stará dobrá pistolka. Ale není... To už říkal minule a nevyšlo mu to. To musí být frustrující.
Shepard, you must manually re-establish my link to the command console.
Tak jo. Ještě bych mohl říct, jak se to dělá. Tamhle.
I've regained control of the platform, Shepard.
I knew you wouldn't let us down, Edie.
I always work at optimal capacity.
Did you get what we needed?
I found data that would help us successfully navigate the Omega-4 relay. I have also found a Turian distress call that served as the lure for this trap. The collectors were the source. It is unusual.
What are you getting at?
Turian emergency channels have secondary encryption. It is present, but corrupted in the message. It is not possible that the elusive man would believe the distress call was genuine.
Protože je to parchant.
So sure?
I found the anomaly with Cerberus detection protocols. He wrote them.
He knew it was a trap? Why would he send us into a trap?
That son of a bitch sent us right into collector hands.
We should have known this would happen. Cerberus can't be trusted.
To víme.
Commander, we got another problem. The collector ship is powering up. You need to get out of there before their weapons come online. I'm not losing another Normandy.
Jo, to ani
I
já.
don't have full control of their systems. I will do what I can. Sending coordinates for shuttle extraction.
Come on, let's move.
Around the corner, take the door on your right.
Incoming.
Ne, že bys měl nějakou šanci. Ale no tak.
Firing a high impact shot.
One down.
Concussive
Take
shot
that.
ready. Enemies ahead.
No tak, vystrč palici. No tak, Tali. Já vím, že už jsi trošku odvykla této akci, ale... Aha, pretorián. Tak ukaž, co máme. Žer. Tak jo. Tak už toho zmetka sejměte.
Got a problem here.
A temporary setback on firewall 3217. Rerouting commands through firewall 7164.
No, dělej si, co chceš, ale hlavně otevři.
This is valuable.
Okay. Po druhý mě nedostanej z metku. Jasně, no pressure. No jo, pryč.
You heard the man. Everybody onto the Normandy. Move!
Strap in, people! Work for it this time. We can't dodge this guy forever, Edie. Get us the hell out of here.
Specify a destination, Mr. Moreau.
Kamkoliv, kde není tady. Přesně.
Very well. Engaging Mass Effect core.
No a teď ho půjdeme zabít, ne? Tak to jsem si dal, jak se z toho zkusí vykecat. Ten nasraný obličej.
Shepard, looks like Edie extracted some interesting data before the collector ship came back online.
Cut the act. You set us up, and you better have a damn good reason for it.
We needed information on the Omega-4 relay. That required direct access to collector data.
No, měl jsi nám to říct. Idiote.
Agreed. But I don't like surprises, especially when my ass is on the line.
I put you at risk, yes. But without that information, we don't reach the collector homeworld, and you and every other human may as well be dead. It was a trap, but I was confident in your abilities. And don't forget Edie. The collectors couldn't have anticipated her.
You could have told me the plan. You say I'm important, but you sure try hard to get me killed.
I needed the collectors to believe they had the upper hand. Telling you could have tipped them off in any number of ways. Besides, I wouldn't have sent you in if I didn't think you could succeed.
I don't risk people. There are always alternatives.
You may not like being on the receiving end, neither would I. But the facts are with me. As much as we try to avoid them, these decisions need to be made. But more importantly, it paid off. Edie confirmed our suspicions. The Reapers and Collector ships use an advanced identify friend-foe system that the relays recognize. All we need to do is get our hands on one of those IFFs.
I was just on the Collector ship. Why didn't you say anything about finding their IFF?
As I said, Edie just confirmed it. Besides, you wouldn't have had time to find and extract it. But we have options. An Alliance science team recently determined that the Great Rift on the planet Klendigan is actually an impact crater from a mass accelerator weapon. A very old mass accelerator. I sent a team to find either the weapon or its target. They found both. The weapon was defunct, but it helped us plot the flight path of the intended target, a 37-million-year-old derelict Reaper. We found it damaged and trapped in the gravity of a brown dwarf.
Aren't brown dwarfs basically stars that didn't quite make it?
Simply put, but accurate. They're gas giants that don't quite have the masses of stars. Expect gale force winds and extremely high temperatures. The Reaper has a mass effect field that keeps it in orbit, likely an automated response to the external threats. It's stable, but I won't call it safe.
I saw what Sovereign did to the Citadel fleet. Hard to imagine anything could stop something that powerful.
This vessel is a relic from a battle waged while mammals took their first steps on Earth. There's no trace of the species that took the shot. Perhaps it was their one moment of defiance before being wiped out.
I get the feeling this isn't going to be a simple swing by and pick up our package.
We lost contact with Dr. Chandana's team shortly after they boarded. Initial reconnaissance revealed no clues, and it was too risky to commit more resources. But now we need that IFF. I'll forward the coordinates to Joker. In the meantime, I suggest you tell your crew I didn't risk their lives unnecessarily. It will make things easier going forward.
Já ho zabiju.
Edie, tell the crew to assemble. We've got a lot.
Ještě nemáme všechny.
Of course, Shepard.
So the elusive man didn't sell us out. Could have fooled me.
Lied to us, used us, needed access to the collector databanks. Necessary risk.
On říká necessary risk, jako nezbytný riziko, ale tady píše zbytečný riziko, špatný překlad.
He tries something like that again and the collectors will be the least of his problems. Edie, are you sure this IFF is going to work?
My analysis is accurate, Shepard. I have also determined the approximate location of the collector homeworld, based on navigational data from their vessel.
That can't be right.
Better run the diagnostics, Joker. Looks like our AI's got a bug in the software.
My calculations are correct. The collector homeworld is located within the galactic core.
Can't be. The core is just black holes and exploding suns. There are no habitable planets there.
Could be an artificial construction, space station protected by powerful mass effect fields and radiation shields.
Even the collectors don't have that kind of technology.
The collectors are just servants of our real enemy, and we've all seen what their masters are capable of. They built the mass relays on the Citadel. Who's to say they can't build a space station surrounded by black holes? No wonder nobody's ever returned from a trip through the Omega-4 mass relay.
The logical conclusion is that a small safe zone exists on the far side of the relay, a region where ships can survive. Standard relay transit protocols would not allow safe transport. Drift of several thousand kilometers is common, and would be fatal in the galactic core. The Reaper IFF must trigger the relay to use more advanced encrypted protocols.
Just because we can follow the collectors through the relay doesn't mean we can take them out. I don't want to go after them until I know we're ready.
Přesně.
Sooner or later we need that IFF. I say, why wait?
It's a derelict Reaper. What if the collectors are waiting for us? We may want to build up our team before we take that kind of risk.
The more people we have on our side, the better our chances of success. We need to keep building up the team.
It's your call, Commander. Whatever you decide, we're with you.
Tak, ukaž. Dobroš, mohli bychom pokecat s Tali. Z toho jsme vlastně ještě nemluvili. Určitě budou zprávy nějaký. Jasně. Ale nevyhrožujte. Já se o ní staral víc než vy. Přesně, perfektní dovolená, ne? Černý díry, vybuchující slunce, co víc si přát. Ještě by to chtěl nějakou planetu s písečnou bouří, ať tam máme tu pláž a... Tak, tady je Jack.
I needed to wipe that place off the map. You took me there to do it and I owe you. You don't know what it's like, Shepard, to have garbage like that following you. It marks you in ways you don't expect.
I've made a lot of hard choices, Jack. Like what to let go.
Hard to walk away from it. You'd think it would get easier now that the place is a crater. But what else do I know?
I never thought I'd see you show mercy, but you let a Resh live.
He was trapped in the past, reliving it every day. You showed how that could be me. I'm not getting stuck like that. I'm better than him, and I'm sure as hell not carrying that crater around with me.
Do you think you're different now?
I know that place is gone, but I still kind of want to kill every person I see. No offense.
You sure about this? I want to do whatever I can to get your head on straight.
Don't get all therapist on me, Shepard. You're not the couch type. I hate that stuff anyway. Bullshit, prison, psych. You did me a favor, and that's enough. More than I expected. I'll keep it together.
Ozva. No, to je výtah. Tady máme grunta.
Bird not grunt. I like it. I have a clan. That makes me... It makes me want to fight, not just able to. At Uvink, I wanted to disembowel him, to tear out his spine like a trophy.
We started this because you were losing control. Now you sound more violent than ever.
Rex said I was normal. Just had this built-up stuff because of being grown in the tank. Now that I know it's not an outside thing, and I have a place as a Krogan, I like it. Our enemies are in trouble, Shepard.
Jo, tak to doufám.
Run out of targets.
I'm not planning on living like this forever, Grunt.
Talk like that, and it won't be your choice. I'm sure as hell not quitting with a whimper. Just so you're clear where we stand.
Pohodě. No. Se Zaidem se vymluvit nechce, on je hovado.
Shepard, I've got a problem and I may need your help. But I need to ask you something first. I need to know if I can trust you. Some of this might involve fleet security. Cerberus cannot be involved.
You have my word. If necessary, I'll contact the elusive man to make sure he stays out.
Don't bother. He just lied to you. Hearing it from you is enough. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason. I'm scared, Shepard.
Nobody who knows you could believe you betray your people, Tali.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
Aby to nebylo jak Rimmer.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard.
Na posádku je vždycky čas.
Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us. Whenever we have time, I've gotten the migrant fleet's location.
I'll get back to you,
OK.
Tali.
Talk to you later.
A myslím, že to asi vyřídíme rovnou. No tady je hmutový vysílač, kam letím. Jo, tady. $50 000 plavidel, to už je hezký. Gáru se vezmeme. Mohli bychom vzít někoho ze servera, to by byla sranda. Ale jo, proč ne?
Tali Zorah was nemen the Raya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Tali Zorah.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Captain Shepard, Tali Zorah told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
Tali helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Tali Zorah under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck. You should speak with Admiral Ra. She's waiting for you up ahead.
I can't believe they're charging Tali Zorah with such a thing.
If Tali Zorah can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her, she's as good as convicted.
A zase ten rasismus.
Tali Zorah was Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepard was Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran was Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nema.
I take it being associated with the human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zorah vas Nema. Whatever we must call you legally.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard.
Hezký.
She's part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
Ne, nechám tě v tom vymáchat.
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you. This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Keep us alive. The accused Tali Zorah vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Haha, to si podělal.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard vas Normandy, your crew member Tali Zorah stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zorah vas Nema, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that our captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zorah in this hearing is appreciated.
Aha, takže ta dáma vlevo bude hlavní hlas.
Bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
How could Tali have brought guests to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would never send active guests to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
Oh. To asi nevěděla.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarian strike teams have attempted to retake the ship. So far without
A
success.
je nás tam pusté.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you bastet!
A nenadávej mu soudu.
Take the Alarai from the Geth. This proposal is extremely dangerous.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Je jedna loď plná getů, co se může stát.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
Jasně, jinak by to byla nuda.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The Admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alarai. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
Are the judges that set on finding her guilty?
Anything involving the Geth is a live wire, Shepard. But there is still hope. Handgirls greatly respects both you and Tali Zorah for stopping Saren. Admiral Koresh sees the whole thing as a war crime and wants to convict. I have no idea what Admiral Zen wants. You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
What can you tell us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Real Zorah only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship?
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
How long have you known Tali's family?
Since before Real was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tali was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
I don't understand. You put your children in bubbles?
No, to bychom se neměli rejpat.
It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
I'm not hearing much about Rail's involvement in Tali's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Anshala. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepard about my father.
If you say so. Real was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He wanted to give Tali and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the admirals?
Tali, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the admirals.
You caught that? Yes, the Geth's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the home world.
You're thinking of war with the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
Měli by hrozný ztráty, možná by je vyhladili.
Shepard. We want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
Tak jo, to už nám asi víc neřekne.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Rahn got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard, Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet. I'm glad to see Tali's captain knows how to handle a courtroom.
I'm just here to help Tali, Admiral.
I'm glad someone is.
You believe I'm innocent, don't you, Admiral?
I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Nothing good. We sent some of our best Marines into that hellhole. Damn few made it back. Whatever Rail was doing, it blew up in his face. The ship is crawling with Geth. Don't go in expecting survivors.
Admiral, my father, your friend, is on that ship.
I know that, Tali. But if Shala hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the Alarai. That's where we stand.
Can you tell me about the other admirals? Anything that might help me change their minds about
Musíme vyzjistit všechno možné, co by mohlo pomoct, no.
Tali as Admiral Zen. She's on the fence. She takes fleet safety very seriously. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. I hope she sees the benefits of Rail's research. Admiral Corris is the same whining soup-wetter he always was.
You disagree with Admiral Corris's policies, I'm guessing. Or is it personal?
The man is a damn Geth apologist. Thinks we were wrong to try to destroy them centuries ago. He wants us to search for new colony possibilities instead of taking back the home world. Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
You and Tali's father go back a long ways?
We served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids, serving pre-pilgrimage as trainees. A crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rail and I were alone on the bridge, and the Batarians had drawn off a tramp freighter.
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rail looked at me and said, "We're underage. They can't charge us for breaking formation." He took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freighter back. The crew called us heroes. The brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rail for you.
It sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tali bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you?
No, a kdo ne?
Tali's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
I know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope.
hope the Quarian people find some place to live, Admiral. But it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Jo, to jo.
And we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
To taky jo.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vas Nima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalkoris Vas Quib. Do not ask about the name.
Zrovna jsem chtěl.
Tali, truly. But you have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active death to the Alarai, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
Necháme si to jméno nakonec.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Saren are to be lauded. But like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created. The people we wronged.
Nakonec je spustil ty, ne?
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tali's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rael Zorah was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the
Ani bych se nedivil.
world, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth after all your history?
I don't know. We all deserve to find out. They are our children, Shepard. We have all done horrible things to each other, but it has to end. For both groups. That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, Tali Zorah. I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
Tak jo.
You have a ship named Quib.
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures. And have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib. And I will not flee because of petty insults.
Když je to dobrý jméno, mně by se to líbilo.
Tali Zorah, be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
Já bych klidně lítal na Quibu. Zní to roztomile. Ještě nám zbývá ta kapitánka Xen, nebo jak se jmenovala? Najde mi tady někde. Hej, tady je Vítor.
Tali Zorah and her father. Shepard, how did you get onto the Raya?
Shepard is
Lodí.
helping with my trial.
Pěšky to nešlo.
I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
Tali could use some friends right now. Would you be willing to tell the admirals how she helped you?
No, I mean, yes, but I already did. They came to see me. I didn't want to talk in a crowd.
Vitor is doing well, but he isn't ready for a public speech just yet.
I talked to them. So did that soldier, Cal Rieger. We both told them about how you helped us. I hope it helped.
I'm sure it did, Vitor. Thank you.
Take care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far.
Dobře, jo, to je ona.
Tali Zorah, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
Tali was with me. Saren and the Geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary. If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
It sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Hangerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zalkorus would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shalaran is still undecided. I had thought Rael to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
If we don't find Rael alive on the Alarai, what do you think will happen?
The power balance will be disrupted. Han loses a vote for his foolish and self-destructive war. That would favor peace then, as Shalaran is too careful to risk her own neck. But if the Admiral replacing Rael agrees with me, things could become very exciting.
You support experiments on living creatures?
Moment, jak living na Gethech?
Experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great deal, Admiral.
Proč je tak kousavá?
Travels faster than I can. With the right programming, it can choose locations, even defend itself when attacked. But it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardly Zalkorus be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Tali Zorah is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the Geth?
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Tali Zorah. I wish to return the Geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian.
No, tak to je úžasný.
You're insane.
No a tato bude rozhodovat o jejím osudu. To jsme v kilu.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Tak, už nám zbývá jenom Karl Rieger.
Karl Rieger.
Shepard, Tali Zorah. Good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Well, I stayed to argue the charges against Tali Zorah. I've served with her and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Thanks, Carl.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Have you had any luck talking to the Admiralty board?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haystrom. She and Admiral Gerrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
You said that your mission had something to do with dark energy.
Right. Remember the damn sun on Haystrom? Shorted out everything. Way too much radiation? The sun's getting old. Only it's not. Dark energy. It's reducing the mass of the star's interior. Techs are worried.
What does that dark energy buildup mean? Is it something we should worry about?
Sorry, Shepard, I don't know what it means. Just that it has the scientists worried.
Hopefully it's isolated, some rare phenomenon. If dark energy can destabilize solar material. Probably not something to worry about now. But resources in this galaxy are scarce enough without stars suddenly going dead.
Some days I think flying around in the fleet without a planet of our own is the right idea.
Do you think the Geth are responsible for what's happening to
No,
Hastrom's son?
spíš těžko.
Keela, I hope not. They can screw up a star, our chances in war are even worse than I thought.
To je
I
fakt.
don't think this is the Geth. It would take massive time and resources to affect a star like this deliberately. It's too inefficient to be a weapon, and even the Geth wouldn't destroy a useful star system. Besides, they didn't show up until we did.
Hope you're right, man. Synthetic bastards are bad enough as it is.
How have you been, Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Hastrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians to fight a war. You'd lose more people to infection than injury.
We can't afford a frontline attack, that's for sure. Have to fight smart. Ideally from orbit.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single shot.
No, Shepard's right. You've only seen our strike ops, Tali. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly, fast.
We should get going.
Tak jo, to je asi všechno, co jsme tady mohli vyzvědět. Teď se teda podíváme na zoubek té lodi.
If Tali Zorah is stuck with a human,
Řekne nám něco?
Or trapped on the Alarai. My name stripped? How could you not tell me this, Captain?
I'm sorry, darling. I was under orders from Admiral Ran herself. I couldn't say anything. She wanted to get you onto the Alarai. She said that the Admiralty Board needed to see your reactions. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Who decides where the migrant fleet is going?
That's a more complex question than you might think. The Conclave votes on where we're going, but the Admiralty works out how we get there safely. Avoiding areas of piracy, scheduling resupply, that sort of thing.
Seems like you're cut out of the loop.
Raya has a representative in the Conclave, like every other ship. But me, personally, I don't get to say in anything that happens beyond my ship's hull. If my crew doesn't like the way things are going, we're free to leave the fleet at any time. Of course, since the Raya produces about a third of the fleet's food, they try to keep us happy.
To je důležitý.
Why is the fleet here? A binary blue giant system isn't the most hospitable place in the galaxy.
Not if you're looking for a planet to land on. We've been doing a lot of deep-range travel. The bulk of the fleet is here to charge up using photovoltaic solar cells. We're running an ice mining operation at the Red Dwarf 6 light years off. They haul it here, and we melt it for water, or crack it into deuterium, hydrogen, and oxygen.
Why'd you post guards outside our ship?
Aside from the fact that your crew is Cerberus,
Fair point.
it's under quarantine. Any accidental intership contact could sicken or kill our crew.
We'll talk to you later, Captain.
Takže to byly ty druhé dveře.
even during the healing, Tali Zorah's first.
The human can work at travel. I'll admit that.
If anyone can retake the Alarai, Tali Zorah can.
Shepard spoke well to the admirals.
Even during the healing, Tali Zorah's first thought is to put
Tali Zorah Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right.
I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alora.
No, jako replikanti. Nebo replikátoři, jak se jim říkalo. Tak jdem na to.
Of course. I'll unlock their shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Tali Zorah. Kila Selai.
Kde? Aha. Bum bum. Je přesná tato puška, to se musí nechat. Škoda, že má tak málo nábojů. Tak co tu máme? Já nevykrádám. A tak tam začíná průser. Dělejte, že nic nevidíte, jo? Já vím, že kvariani jsou chudí, ale... Musí nám přece zaplatit tu vystřelenou munici, ne?
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home and Father would send a small ship.
Haystrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can.
Už vidím, jak tohle drona nacpala do kapsy.
We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize... Oh, Keela. How many Geth are networked?
All of them. Rail Zorah.
Shut it down. Shut everything down. They're in the system.
Ajaj.
This might be useful.
Pevnost getského štítu, výborně. Zatím tady těch getů moc není. Já jsem to zakřík, že jo? Aha, no moc ne. Já to slyšel. Ups. Dobře, ale proč nespustili třeba sebedestrukci? Dobroš. Munice, munice.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left.
Takže to stáneš na flešku a infikuješ celou flotilu.
They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Did you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible.
To už by byl druhý. Jacob by mohl vyprávět.
We should keep moving.
Right.
No. Jestli jich tady mělo být 15, tak teď jsme to výrazně zredukovali.
No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program, maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me.
Hey, come here.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
You've got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
The main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangel and Darozen see the data. They must.
Thanks.
Ouch.
He knew you'd come for him. He was trying to help you. It's not perfect. It's not what you wanted. But it's the best he could do.
I don't know what's worse. Thinking he never really cared, or thinking that he did, and that this was the only way he could show it. It doesn't matter. One way or the other, I cared. And I'm here. And we're ending this.
Nazdar Lukáši, jsem rád, že jsi přišel podívat. Vítězným, tak super, dobrá práce, blahopřeju. Doufám, že to bylo aspoň 10-0. Jo, plná amunice, tak jdem na to. Ten je velký. Aha, vy se tady s tím babráte. Tak ukaž, co máš.
Disabling it shut down any get we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
Metok, pušku. Zase objevila až u dvojce. Přesná, střílí po jednom a má málo nábojů, ale je slušná.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more geths to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zorah could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble a new geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
Tak, tohle by nám mělo stačit.
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
Oh, to se nedivím.
I never wanted this. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the admirals, not anyone.
Co a nic jiného nemáme.
Tali, without this evidence, you're looking at exile.
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again? But I can't go back into that room and say that my father was the worst war criminal in our people's history. I cannot.
Rael Zorah doesn't need you to worry about him anymore. You heard him say he didn't want you to be caught in the politics.
You don't understand, Shepard. They would strike his name from the manifest of every ship he ever served on. He would be worse than an exile. He'd be a traitor to our people, held up for children as a monster in a cautionary tale. I can't let all the good he did be destroyed for this, Shepard.
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the Admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was.
Já myslím, že bez toho to neukecáme.
If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
Jasný, neboj. Hned jak dohrajeme dvojku, budeme hrát trojku, ale bacha, žádný spoilery, na to jsem alergický. Jarda by mohl vyprávět. Ani na nás nepočkali.
Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
We cleared the geth from the Alarai. It should be safe for your people to return.
Thank you. We sincerely appreciate your efforts to aid the Quarian people.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Ooh.
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
Tali helped me defeat Saren and the geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need.
I fail to see what relevance...
You're not really interested in Tali, are you? This trial isn't about her. It's about the geth.
This hearing has nothing to do with the geth.
Jo, to vykládá někomu jinému.
And Geralt wants to go to war. None of you care about Tali. She knows more about the geth than any other Quarian alive. You should be listening to her, not putting her on trial. Tali Zorah saved the Citadel. She saved the Alarai. She showed the galaxy the value of the Quarian people. I can't think of stronger evidence than that.
Are the Admirals prepared to render the judgment? Tali Zorah, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict.
Yes.
You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
No, do toho se míchat nebudem, to ať si rozhodnou sami.
It was an honor to speak for my friend, Admirals.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zorah vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
A proto je důležité zjišťovat informace a zvyšovat si karmu.
What you said. I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
Well, you can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks, but I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
Come on, Tali Zorah vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
This should come in handy.
No, to by šlo. Jo, na tu čance už jsme byli. Ve skutečnosti už toho máme za sebou docela dost. Zbývají nám poslední 3 členové posádky. Zbývá nám nájemný lovec, zbývá nám justikářka. Toho 3. neprozrazuji, já vím, že ty to víš, ale nespoileruj. A zajistit tým loajalitu, jinak máme tým kompletní. Myslím si, že Tali by nám dokonce měla odemknout nějaké vylepšení lodí. Ne, to se divím. Jinak furt někdo něco chce. Jo, více jádrový zaštítění. A to se bude sakra hodit. A myslím, že Greg ho možná právě, nebo Greg Ghoul tady, že ho možná nehrál. Tak. Ale já vím, to už říkala Kelly. No tak vidíš, nechceš banán, tak nespoilerovat. Jednoduchý pravidlo. A platí to i u her, který jsme hráli třeba 10krát. Tak ukaž, co máš za nový obleček. To se mi stejně líbí nejvíc. Tak jo. Takže Garus. A koho vezmeme? Koho jsme neměli dlouho s sebou, kdo by potřeba přidělit body? A tak to přidělíme, pak jsem koukal, že tam je ještě nějaká vedlejší mise. Doufám, že to nebude padat furt, ale minule jsme tam pak šli ještě 2krát po tom prvním pádu a šlo to v pohodě, takže držte palce. Bychom si možná mohli něco nakoupit, ono tady bylo nějaké vylepšení, na který jsme předtím neměli prachy.
greatest planet in the galaxy for those who can afford.
All right. Let's do it.
Tak to chci, biotické poškození. A jo, to chci taky.
Of course, I can help you with a consult and figure out what options work for you.
No, teď to šlo. Tak to spadne, až půjdeme zpátky.
Listen, I know the data is vital to the Kriose family. The Thana Dantius didn't give us time to pack. Lucky I got out at all. Her mercenaries were starting to shoot.
Serena, moment. Serena, to je myslím se Samarou, že jo? Ne, to je Dara. Jo, tak Serena je tady, tak počkejte, mrkneme jenom na ty nákupy.
Trust me, the goods coming in from the Terminus systems are great for business.
I don't know, some of them seem dangerous.
That's the whole point. Danger.
What about you?
Tak ukáž co. Tak, teď jsem malinko naprdlej, že jsem vyplácal ty kredity předtím. A zvýšíme pušku. A tak jo, dáme si sapik a útočnou pušku. Takhle nám to dá aspoň na 2.
Her first mate, your father? He got her things when he traveled.
Tak jsme si nakoupili suvenýry.
We're looking for weapons. Shouldn't you be taking this seriously?
For example, you know that new drug, the one that causes permanent neural scarring?
That's horrible.
There's a 12-page
That's why you need an omni-gel programming solution that works. Whether constructing single-use equipment or bringing your own problems gear, Precision technology will be there for you. There's that problem omni-gel can solve.
Serena?
Who wants to know?
Tak nepoznáš Spektru nebo co?
Name Shepard. Liara Tassoni said you might have information on Thana Kriose.
Thana, cover for me. Over here.
Yeah, I know who Thana Kriose is. I might have passed him some information, but I didn't hire him. What do you want to know?
Maybe you could help me find him?
I can tell you, but you won't stop him. When he contacted me, I checked up on him. The man never gives up on a job.
No, přesně takového člověka potřebuju.
Then I found out she was having people killed to cover up her dirty secrets. She fired me when I confronted her. Her loss. I might have been good enough to stop Thane from taking her down.
If you work there, you must have an idea what his opposition will be.
Eclipse mercs. High-tech killer. Undisciplined, but very well equipped. They don't much care who they kill, as long as they're paid for it. Thane has quite a reception waiting for him. I told him all I knew. He didn't seem worried.
Why does that name sound familiar?
Už jsme ji potkali na Citadele přece. Jo.
Right. She had me kill her sister.
Jo.
Slave her.
To je ona.
I thought that was just a rumor. Well, you know what she's capable of then. She has even more power here in Nos Astra. She uses it to keep her friends in check and her enemies dead.
So where do I find Thane?
The Dantius Towers, penthouse level of Tower 1. There's a second tower, still under construction. If Thane is smart, he'll go in from there.
It doesn't sound like Nasana's just gonna let me in.
She's as smart as she is paranoid. No one's getting in or out of there without a fight. I can get you in, but you'll only get one shot. You'd better be ready.
You're just offering your help? No strings attached?
Co ona prdlají?
For Thane. Nasana's mercenaries will try to stop you. At the least, you'll distract her guards. Take a little fire, give Thane a clear shot. I didn't hire him to kill Nasana, but I won't shed any tears when she gets what's coming to her.
Do you know anything else about Thane?
Not much. He did say that he's not doing the hit for money. Nobody hired him. I wanted to know who I was helping, and he said he's doing this job on his own. That he had to restore the balance of his life. I don't know. Maybe he's crazy. If he takes down Nasana, I don't care why he does it.
Let's go then.
Good. I'm tired of this crap. We'll go tonight as soon as the shift workers clear out of Tower 2.
Rovnou keci. Ta holka se mi líbí.
The towers are heavily guarded, and you'll find more resistance closer to the penthouse. So, this assassin, you planning to stop him?
I'm just here to make sure he survives.
Manévrovat takhle blízko, ty prase jedno.
The Dantius towers. You'll have to get up to the second tower and cross the bridge to the penthouse. Her mercs will fight you every step, but it's your best chance.
Tak jo.
Why don't we just save time and take the shuttle up?
She's got mercs with rockets just waiting for you to try. You get maybe halfway up before they shot you down. Besides, your assassin won't go in that way. Best to go in low.
All right. Let's do this.
Hold on. Don't linger too long. They'll be here to greet you soon enough. Good luck, Shepard.
What the? Yeah, pasty. Uložit nelze, no tak pojďte prasátka, pojďte. Když už jsme tady, tak si to uložíme. Nechtěl bych tam spadnout. Co se tady stalo?
He's still alive.
I can't feel my legs. My chest is killing me.
Who did this to you, and why?
We're just night workers. Nasana sent them after us. She sent the mechs to round us up, but we didn't hear. They just started shooting.
They just attacked you?
Yes. They were too slow. It was horrible. Everyone screaming. The mechs said there was no time. Nasana wanted us out of the way immediately. Then the dogs.
He's not going to make it if we don't help him.
Here. That should ease the pain and keep you alive until help arrives.
Thank you. That helps.
Take your time.
Radši vypadni, než přijdou další.
Find the other workers. Help them.
Why would Nasana kill her own workers?
To her we're expendable, but I didn't realize she was that ruthless. My friends, co-workers, slaughtered. They were jumping off ledges to escape the dogs.
Jo, čau Jardo. A jo, Lukáši, ten je borec, to je frajer.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you.
Let's get moving.
Let's kick some ass.
Jau. Ten přesně kousnul. Tak, tady nic. Tohle trošku připomíná tu věc Blada. No jasně. Aha. Zajímavá pozice. Na někoho čekáš? A myslím, že my to radši vezmeme po schodech.
Want some more?
Nazdar. To bylo pěkně prasácký. Co to bylo za ekot? Takový pěkný banánek.
Please, don't kill us. We'll go. We'll go. Hey, look. They're not Eclipse. You're here to help us, right?
It's one reason I'm here. Come on out. It's safe enough.
Jo, všude je mrtvo. Doslova.
We are in your debt.
Maybe you can help me. I'm looking for someone, not a merc. He's on his own.
Well, whoever sealed us in here. When he found us, I thought we were dead, but he just closed the door and locked us in.
Locked you in? Sounds like our assassin was trying to keep them safe.
Assassin? Here for Nasana, I bet. She's got it coming. You treat people like this, it always comes back to bite you in the ass.
Did you see the one who locked you in? Do you know where he might have gone?
He's no Solarian, I can tell you that. But I've no idea where he went. Sorry. If he's after Nasana, he'll be heading to the upper levels.
I need to get to Nasana's penthouse. What's the quickest way?
Cargo elevator is the only way up right now. They're still working up top. Watch your step. Some of the walls aren't in, and it's a long way down. Cold, too. I hate working up there.
Tak nebudeme šlapat na zdi, jasný.
Nasana's not exactly your favorite person?
She's a hard woman to work for. That's an understatement. She works us long hours, no overtime, and this is what you get in payment. She's unpleasant, to say the least.
I wouldn't stay here too long. It should be safe down on the lower floors.
I was just thinking the same thing. Let's go, everybody! Thank you. And tell your assassin to aim for her head. Because she doesn't have a heart. Get moving!
Neboj se, Assassin taky určitě viděl Infinity War, vždycky se musí mířit na hlavu. Tak.
We're a little exposed out here, especially if anyone's in that elevator.
Perhaps we should find some cover.
Tak jo.
Have a pleasant day.
Krogan, těch jsme zatím moc nepotkali. Ale ty první. Ježiš, měl to červenou zbroj, nebyl to Vrex? Ne. Ten si sedí pohodlně v křesle na tučance. To víš, že jo.
Turn around, very slow.
Damn it.
Tell me where the assassin is and I might let you live.
If I knew that, I wouldn't be wasting my time talking to you. You're not one of Nasana's mercs. Who are you?
Tell me where the assassin is.
I've got nothing more to say to you. If you shoot me, my team's right through there. They'll be all over you.
Is a little information really worth dying over? Is Nasana?
No. I suppose not. Okay, look. Last I heard, the assassin was down on the mezzanine. But the teams on the bridge think they might have spotted him. Nobody knows for sure.
Get out of here.
I'm going.
Be who you want. Anybody else would have killed him.
No, a co teď? To asi nedoskočíme. Hele, jasně, tak tomu dáme. To je ten Celarian, co stál tam dole v tom průchodu, co furt telefonoval. No proč bychom měl sejmávat? Nebudu vraždit zbytečně, ne?
Get back! Get back! I'll shoot!
To zkusíš jednou.
Don't do anything you'll regret.
I don't want to hurt you, but I will. I said get back! I'll do it! Please, don't make me do it.
Hey, I'm not the bad guy here. What's your name?
I'm Talon. Don't come any closer.
Talon, I'm Commander Shepard. I don't work with the mercs and I don't want to hurt you. I'm here to help.
All right. Here.
Jo, máme zadarmo bouchačku. Oh.
Talon! He's my brother. I just want to see if he's all right. Are you the ones who shot the merc?
Ne.
I've shot a lot of mercs today, but I can't take credit for him.
Then who did?
You tell me. What happened?
The merc found us and shouted at us to move. We panicked, and he shouted more. I thought he was going to kill us, then his head just exploded. Talon picked up the merc's gun, but we were too afraid to leave. Then you showed up.
A perfect headshot with no collateral damage. Very impressive.
How safe is that bridge out there?
The bridge is stable, but the wind's your real problem. If it doesn't throw you off, the mercs will definitely try. There's a lot of them out there.
There are still mercs up here. You should get to the lower levels.
No need to convince me. Talon, come on, get up.
Zajímavý, že to dělá jenom Salariani. Ona má asi nějakou uchylku.
Yeah, we're getting out of here. Thank you.
Jo, 6000 kreditů, neber to za ty prachy. Tady nikdo není. Klíďo.
I'm afraid your men aren't able to respond.
Ne, stejně jsem ti nikdy neměl rád. Neřvi. Ouch. Já tuhle pušku prostě miluju. A vzdycháš krásně, ale úplně na blbým místě. Tak jo, koukneme se na toho Garuse, jestli ta snajpa bude lepší. Jo, jasně. A oni měli vybavenou. Já myslím, že oni se automaticky vybaví ty nový zbraně. My stejně používat nemůžeme, tak co? Tohle nikam nevede, krásný výlet. Třeba si to pak pořídíme vyteček. To je taky dobrý přístup.
This might be useful.
12 000, no to je vůbec hezký, tak ukáž. Co tady třeba ještě vyděláme na nějaký další vylepšení. Klidně bych se s tebou vsadil, že přejdu. Tak jo. Promiň Tali, nechtěl jsem se na tebe tak mačkat. Nesejmeš, nesejmeš, nesejmeš. Já vím, byla to ženská, ale co už. Vždycky, když na mě ženská vytáhne biotiku, člověk se prostě musí bránit.
Shepard, but you're dead.
To by se ti líbilo.
I got better. And now you're here to kill me.
I'm not an assassin, Thana, but I am looking for one.
You break in here and decimate my security just to find the person who's here to kill me?
Jo,
What
tak
are you
nějak.
saying at, Shepard? What? I heard something. Damn it. Check the other entrances. You stay put. When I'm finished dealing with this nuisance, you and I are going to... Who?
Requiescat in pace.
Impressive. You certainly know how to make an entrance.
I came a long way to talk to you.
One moment. Prayers for the wicked must not be forsaken.
She certainly was wicked.
Not for her. For me. The measure of an individual can be difficult to discern by actions alone. Take you, for instance. All this destruction, chaos. I was curious to see how far you'd go to find me. Well, here I am.
How did you know I was coming at all?
I didn't. Not until you marched in the front door and started shooting. Nasana had become paranoid. You saw the strength of her guard force. She believed one of her sisters would kill her. You were a valuable distraction.
Let's cut to the chase. I need you for a mission.
Indeed.
You're familiar with the Collectors?
By reputation.
They're abducting entire human colonies. Freedom's Progress was their handiwork.
I see.
We're going after them.
Attacking the Collectors would require passing through the Omega-4 relay. No ship has ever returned from doing so.
My ship will be the first.
You'd like me to protect humans I've never met, from aliens no one knows anything about, by going to a place no one's ever returned from?
Jo, tak nějak.
That's the gist of it.
This was to be my last job. I'm dying. Low survival odds don't concern me. The abduction of your colonists does.
You're dying. Are you contagious? How long do you have?
Strakažlivej.
If you're interested, we can discuss it on your ship. The problem isn't contagious, and it won't affect my work.
I hadn't heard that. Is there anything I can do?
Giving me this opportunity is enough. The universe is a dark place. I'm trying to make it brighter before I die. Many innocents died today. I wasn't fast enough and they suffered. I must atone for that. I will work for you, Shepard. No charge.
I've heard impressive stories, Kriose. Sounds like you'll be an asset to the team. That is, if you're comfortable having an assassin watch your back.
I've accepted a contract.
Furt lepší než Cerberus.
Is Shepard's.
Uh-huh. Don't know about you, but I'm loyal to more than my next paycheck.
No, zrovna by to udržel bych docela hubu. Cerberus je na hodně tenkým ledě.
Keep it civil, people. We've all got the same goal. Maintain the objective.
Aye, aye, sir.
Where shall I put my things? I'd prefer someplace dry if anything is available.
The area near the life support plant on the crew deck tends to be slightly more arid than the rest of the ship.
Ah, an AI. My thanks.
He seems quite civil.
We need all the help we can get. He's not what I expected in an assassin. He may surprise you.
Yeah, and he may not.
No, slečinka. Tak to je asi všechno. Jo.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private.
To si ještě přečteme, jasně, Kelly, díky. Jo, to je ten. Jo. To je ta kvarianka, že jo, ta admirálka. Ne, někdo jiný. Tohle mě moc neuklidnilo.